Prime Minister, what do we do to sustain the peace and security we've brought to Biafra land? And I told him, and I said, I am going to make this video to respond because I know many people are going to be asking the same question. So here is my response. The only way to sustain the peace that we have brought to Biafra territory and to the Biafra people is to make sure that Nigeria never breed within our territory. The Nigeria terrorist army, Nigeria terrorist state police, and every arm carrying person under Nigeria within Biafra territory must not be allowed to breed, because they are the main cause of insecurity. They are the terrorists that have been terrorizing people, facilitating the attack against indigenous people, and shielding these ragtag terrorists when they come to kill. So we are not going to allow them to breed in Biafra territory until Biafra become an independent state, recognized under international community and the United Nations. I want you to take a look at where Nigeria is breeding, how the security situation are in those places. Take a look in Yoruba land. Nigeria is breeding in Yoruba land. 29,000 people have been reportedly killed by the Fulani terrorists. Look at the northeast, northwest, where Nigeria is breeding. There are many terrorist groups springing up on daily basis. Innocent women and children are being neutralized every day. Take a look in the middle belt where Nigeria is breeding. There are people who have given birth to their children inside IDP camp. And many of those children are today 19 years of age. What does that tell you? It means that people have actually left and fled their ancestral land and have been living in IDP camp for more than 19 years. And without any plan for them to reclaim their land.
Finally, the Prime Minister of Biafra Agitation and the Commander of Biafran Liberation Army in exile has been arrested by the name Simon Ekpa. Just yesterday, the Finnish police arrested Simon Ekpa after Nigeria has demanded for his arrest and extradition over a year plus for a crime that he has committed. Simon Ekpa has been known in Nigeria for committing a lot of atrocities, a lot of crimes that include terrorism, murdering, killing in the southeast, and a lot of crimes of unknown gunmen and so. And he has been online boasting about how he's a military soldier. He's a soldier in Finland, and how he has been a very good man and a man that has been there to liberate the Igbo tribe of Nigeria. A lot of Nigerian followers has been applauding him, while few of the Nigerian Twitter influencers has been on him, calling him terrorist, calling him a sort of name for all the atrocities he has been committing. Simon Ekpa, since the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, has been enforcing on and on sit at home against his people, who are known as the most industrious people in Nigeria. Simon Ekpa has been enforcing sit at home on them forcefully, that to the extent that a lot of them get killed if they attempt to make a move on the days of sit at home, using his unknown government or Biafran Liberation Army that has been at the southern east of Nigeria, enforcing the sit at home, especially in the states of Imo State, Enugu State, and Anambra State precisely. Simon Ekpa was just arrested yesterday by the Finnish police on the request of the Nigerian government, and the Nigerian army has promised Nigeria that they are on talk with the Finnish government to make sure that he will be extradited back to Nigeria to face the justice that is supposed for him over his crimes and over all the atrocities he has been committing in Nigeria from Finland. Simon Ekpa yesterday was not the only one arrested. A lot of more people over 5 more people were arrested. The people that were known to be working with him as the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile were also arrested yesterday. And the Nigerian government, the Nigerian army, is in talk with the Finnish government to make sure that they are all extradited. And once they are extradited, the Nigerian government promised that they will make sure that Simeon Ekpa, just like his former leader Nnamdi Kanu, will face the justice. Consequently, make sure that they leave no stones untouched for him to face the justice over the crimes he has committed. Just a few months ago, the few months that passed recently, Simeon Ekpa has killed over 900 plus soldiers in Nigerian army in southeast Nigeria, especially the young soldiers, the young, vibrant and promising soldiers. And apart from that, Simeon Ekpa has also burnt a lot of properties, a lot of cars owned by the Igbo tribe of Nigerians who are industrious. He has killed a lot of Igbo people who are out there trying to do their businesses on the days he is enforcing sit at home. And Simeon Ekpa has tried everything possible with his army to make sure that he enforces sit at home on the days that people are heavy on their business routines, which has caused a lot of damages, a lot of losses to the Nigerian finance department. Nigeria has lost billions of naira just because Simeon Ekpa has been enforcing sit at home on the Igbo tribe of Nigeria, the tribe that is well known for their industriousness, the tribe that has been known for raising a lot of revenue for the Nigerian government and for Nigeria at large to help in the functioning and financing and running of the Nigerian system. Simeon, we are waiting on the news from the Finnish government on whether he will be extradited or not, because right now the Finnish government are yet to say anything about his extradition. Remember, a few years ago, Simeon Ekpa was arrested just like this, but he was never extradited by the Finnish government because he was let go on the account that he was not committing any atrocities labeled on him by the Nigerian government until recently, that he has been arrested the second time over the same issue he was let go of. A lot of people has been saying that with the way things are going, that the Finnish government will let him go again, just like they did the last time. But we are yet to know, and we are yet to say anything until the Finnish government makes a comment about him or say something about him in their own opinion, whether he will be extradited or he will be let go by the Finnish government. So for now, we are going to put down our ear down. We are going to wait. We are going to listen to know what the conclusion of the Finnish government is on this same issue. Apart from that, Brekete family has also called on the Finnish government to make sure that this issue reaches to the extent of Simeon Ekpa being extracted to face justice in Nigeria, especially in this current administration, because he has committed more atrocities this year alone compared to the other years, and he has been doing everything possible to make sure, because just months ago on July he said that he will declare the Biafra State Republic on 2nd December 2024, which is going to be in weeks time. So a lot of people has been asking questions. Since Simeon Ekpa has been arrested, will someone else come out to take power over him? Will someone else replace him, just like he has replaced Nnamdi Kanu after Nnamdi Kanu was arrested? Or does it mean that the Biafra agitation is over? Because of his declaration of the Biafran system on the Biafran Republic on 2nd December, a lot of people have also been asking, does it mean that the Biafra democracy or the Biafra independence that he has declared on December is now null and void? Or does it mean that someone else will do the declaration and follow it up from December? Nobody knows what's on ground and nobody knows what's going to happen. But right now, everybody's putting down their ear, waiting for the Finnish government to make a decision. Then waiting also for the 2nd December to know what else will be the next move of the Biafra agitations in exile, to know if someone else will take power from Simeon Ekpa, just like Simeon Ekpa took from Nnamdi Kanu, or to know if that is the end of Biafra agitation. Remember, Biafra has been on agitation since 1990 till now, which has led to civil wars in Nigeria, and it has led to a lot of killings in Igbo land. It has also led to the loss of properties, lives, and a lot of beautiful things the Igbo people has been working for, because Igbo people are always known as the most industrious and the most hardworking tribes in Nigeria, and they are known as the tribe with the most wealthy people because of how hardworking and industrious they are and how accommodating they are when it comes to business and social life. Also, the Biafra Agitation Army has called on the Finnish government, asking them to release their prime minister, or they will attack the Finland government. They has also made a claim that they will be on their way to attack the Finland government if in few days they don't hear from their prime minister. They have made this threat to the Finland government, which many of us believe to be a joke, because this issue might end up attacking a lot of Nigerians living in the southeast, especially the Igbo tribes of Nigeria, which a large number of them are not part of the Biafra agitation because they just want to be Nigerians, do their business, feed their family, and take care of themselves. But now this issue is escalating as the Biafra agitation army leader is making a claim, making a false accusation, and also calling on the Finnish government angrily to make sure that they release their prime minister in few days, or they will attack the Finnish land or Finland. We don't know how serious they are over this, but we'll be waiting to hear what their response will be after Simon Ekpa has been extradited for justice back to Nigeria. So before we watch the video you're about to watch, the question we're about to ask you now: do you think the arrest of Simeon Ekpa will bring good to Nigeria, or it will bring bad to Nigeria? Do you think another person will rise and cause more harm to Nigeria, or do you think the whole agitation is over? We want to see your opinion, we want to see your comment in the comment section. We want to know what you think about the arrest of this young man, Simeon Ekpa, or Simon Ekpa as he's called. So for now, we can't say anything. Just like you are waiting to hear, we will give you information on whether Simeon Ekpa will be extradited after the talks that is going on with the Nigerian army and the Finnish government. If there is no extradition, we'll also inform you in our next video about Simeon Ekpa. So pay attention, subscribe, comment, like, share this video so it can reach more people, especially the ones you love, so they will know what's going on in the country currently. So we promise you that once you subscribe, remember to turn on the notification bell so that whenever the news about Simeon Ekpa comes up, whether he will be extradited, you'll be the first to know about it, and also you will know what next is happening in Nigeria, so it will help you know your stand, where to go, where to stay safe, and the rest in Nigeria. Remember to like, remember to share, remember to subscribe, and remember one thing: we love you and we want you to be part of Veechannel. We want you to be informed always, and we want you to know what's going on. On the case of Simeon Ekpa, the Nigerian army has something to say, which I'll drop in this video. That was before he was arrested, so remember to watch it, and watch it in lines attentively. I promise you, it's for your own good, and it's for good of every young Nigerian, because of the way Nigeria has been going. See you. We love you.
And then externally, we have external people that equally support them. The issue of IPOB. There's a lot of funding that comes in there.
Yes. Are you worried? Because you know an operation,
of course, definitely.
A special operation on the sit-at-home IPOB situation in the southeast.
Yes.
But some of the elements and the leaders of these groups are outside of the country.
Yes. We have repeatedly complained about the issue of Ekpa. He is in Finland. The Finnish government are giving him all the support, and he's doing what he's doing. Comments he's making, people are being killed, and nothing is being done. And this is democracy. If the European Union is the one supporting democracy, and this is happening and they're not taking action, then they don't mean well for Nigeria. We have said that in clear terms. We need to diplomatically find means of getting him out of whatever it is that he's doing. He must be arrested, he must be prosecuted. Look at it from the other way. Assuming he is in Nigeria and he's doing that to the Finnish government, you think the European Union will allow that happen? They definitely will not. So why are they allowing him to do what he's doing? And people like him that are doing such things, trailing the funds is very critical. I know a lot of the First Central Bank, the NFIU, are doing a lot in tracking down how the funds flow. And this is part of what we call the oxygen of terrorism, is logistic, leadership, and funding. Your ability to be able to tackle those things and trail them and deny them the ability to operate will kill terrorism with good governance. Now, you can see the statistics that came in, political will. And political will is not from federal government alone. The states are critical. For me, if I look at the aspects, what do we need? Let's look at solutions. Do we have a comprehensive database as Nigerians? If you go to Chad, Cameroon, and Niger, once you enter, they know you are not a Nigerian. And they have this duty as citizens. Once you speak, the man knows you are not a Nigerian. The next thing he tells you, if he's a taxi driver, he tells you his vehicle has a problem. He's calling the gendarmes. Before you know it, the gendarmes are coming to ask you, what are you doing in our country? We don't have that. That's what we're saying is a holistic thing that we have to do. Every Nigerian has a role to play in what's going on ground, and then we must look at these things and take it up as a challenge. It's not a military or a security